So welcome to this video about why it's important to work out the why you're doing things that you don't want to do. And I want to start with a Bible passage in Romans. So it's Romans 7:15-20. I do not understand what I do, for what I want to do, I do not do, but what I hate, I do. And if I do what I do not want to do, I agree that the law is good. As it is no longer I myself who do it, but it is sin living in me. For I know that good itself does not dwell in me, that it is in my sinful nature. For I have the desire to do what is good, but I cannot carry it out. For I do not do the good I want to do, but the evil I do not want to do. This I keep on doing. Now, if I do what I do not want to do, it is no longer I who do it, but it is sin living in me that does it. So that's Romans 7:15-20, and that pretty much describes our predicament, doesn't it? It's often the way we actually really want to do something. We deep down, hello, hi Sarah, good to see you. We deep down want to do something, but we just, for some reason, just don't do it, and we keep doing things that we don't really want to do. So how do we stop this? What's the problem with actually doing this? What's the problem with us doing things that we don't really want to do? Well, it's quite obvious in many ways. We won't meet the goals that we set for ourselves. We won't get to where we want to go. Our habits won't line up with the person that we want to be. But it would also cause us to lead a disjointed and a divided life, which would have an impact on the way we view ourselves, the way we serve God, the way we serve others, and ultimately mean that we can't live in freedom if we're living this kind of divided life where we want to be doing one thing, but we actually end up doing another. So I believe that we have to get over this really and break free from it to experience true freedom and to be able to truly be ourselves in all situations and to serve God. So do you have habits that you're not proud of? If you want to share, go for it, but otherwise just type a yes. Do you have habits that you're not particularly proud of? It might be scrolling too much on your phone, spending too long on Facebook, staying up late, binge eating, drinking too many soft drinks, drinking too much alcohol, drinking too much caffeine, not exercising. What is it for you? And first of all, it's okay. We all have things we're working on. You're not going to be perfect in every area. Yes, yeah, there's a yes there. You're not going to be perfect in every area. This is a journey. We all have things that we're not proud of and that ideally we'd like to shake off. So I've got 5 steps for you that I hope will help you to experience freedom in these areas. So first of all, it's important to pause and recognize those things. So not sweeping it under the carpet, just hiding it away, hoping it doesn't happen, never talking to anyone about it, never talking to God about it. Hello there. But actually, let's get them out into the light, not necessarily for lots of other people to see, but at least get it out between you and God, talk about it and shine a light on it. Because if things are hidden in the darkness, then we're never going to be able to deal with them and we're never going to be able to break free from them. So the first step is to pause and recognize what's going on. Recognize something that you're not happy with, but you seem to be doing anyway, just like it says in that Bible passage. And then agree with yourself, agree with God that you would like to change, that you would like to move on from doing what you're doing. That's really important, because if you don't really want to, then there's not a problem, is there? If you don't really want to change it, then you're not undivided, and that's who you want to be. And then work out the why. And this is really important. Why are you doing this thing that you don't want to be doing? It will take some time, some effort to work it out. But is it because you're frightened that if you give it a good shot, you won't succeed and you'll maybe fail? Are you doing it because you need some comfort? Is it comfort eating? Do you need some encouragement in a certain area and you feel that that habit gives you that? Are you just thirsty and you just drinking the wrong things? Are you actually hungry because you're restricting yourself in other ways? Are you doing it because you're actually self-sabotaging yourself? Do you have doubts? Do you have lack of self-belief or lack of belief in God? What's really going on? And it can take time to work it out, but a good place to start is to say, so say it was eating a packet of biscuits while you're watching telly. So you could say, I eat a packet of biscuits because I feel like I need to do something with my hands, because I'm so used to it, or because I'm worried that I'll go on my phone if I don't, or because I'm bored, or because I'm lonely. So keep asking yourself because, and try to get to the root of why you're doing this behavior. Okay, so you've paused, you recognized it, you've agreed that you want to change, and you're working out why exactly you're doing it. Now you need to get the support. So this is from God through prayer, from yourself, be your own support, and your environment. So make sure your environment is helpful to the changes that you want to make. Then it's important to revisit that original need. Why are you doing these things you don't really want to be doing? And don't just put a plaster over the wound by carrying on, but actually deal with the initial original problem. That's the only way that you'll fix it and be able to change a habit, if you replace this habit with something that actually meets the real need. Okay, so that could be seeking some support and encouragement from a friend. That could be spending time with God. That could be drinking some water. That could be making sure that actually you have a filling dinner. That could be reading a book, reading your Bible, going out for a walk. What could it be that meets the original need? And then small steps. Change won't happen overnight, but take some small steps towards making tiny, tiny changes so that you change your path, change your trajectory that you're on, and change your habits. And have a positive mindset. Don't just think, oh, I've messed up now, I've blown it, but instead learn and think, okay, why did I do that time? Oh, okay, it's because of this. Right, I'll just make a little tweak or a little change. Okay, so those are the 7 steps. So first of all, pause and recognize what's going on. Don't sweep it under the carpet. Get it out in the light and agree that you want to change it. Agree with yourself, agree with God. Work out the why, what's actually going on. Why are you really doing this thing? And you might need a little bit of support and help with that. Then get some support from yourself, from your environment, from other people. Meet the original need. Don't just keep putting a plaster over the wound. Take some small steps and encourage yourself and have that positive mindset. And if you follow these steps with each of your habits that you want to change one at a time, then I believe you will find freedom in this area, and you won't be your divided self. You'll be true to yourself most of the time. We're not going to be perfect till we get to heaven, but most of the time. If you feel like you need more help with this, more help delving into these steps, more help working out why exactly you're not doing what you want to be doing, and what you're seeking, what you're looking for, then why not join me on the next Healthy, Whole and Free course, which kicks off next week, Wednesday, 29th September, a 12-week program where I'm with you every step of the way, and we work out what's really going on for you, why you have maybe unhealthy habits and behaviors, and why you're stuck in certain patterns that you can't get out of. And I will help you get through all that to freedom on the other side. So I'd love for you to join me. I'll put the link in the comments. But for now, I hope that that was helpful. I'd love for you to write a comment, something that helped you out of that. And I look forward to seeing you all soon. So hello to those of you on now. It's lovely to see you. If you're watching the replay, just type replay and let me know what's been helpful out of that for you. Take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.